Hey guys, it's Monica. So I was asked by a friend that is new to wearing makeup to kind of help them out with some of my best drugstore products. So I decided to do that, but I decided to split the videos up. So if you were just interested in like the foundation, or you were just interested in brushes or eyeshadow or the concealer, lipsticks, whatever, you would only have to go to that video and not watch a whole really long like favorite video or however long of me rambling on about different products. And that way, if you're going looking for this product and you can't remember the name, you don't have to go and search like a bunch of different stuff for it. It's just right there, it says it in the title. So yeah, so today I'm going to start off with foundation. I do want to say that my skin is actually pretty good. I mean, it has its weeks where it's like really rough. It kind of depends on hormonal stuff and stress and just what's going on around me. Like during the winter, sometimes I get really dry skin. So I use different foundations for that. And then during the summer, I use one, and just sometimes in between, like when it's, you know, kind of cool but kind of hot, the in-between months. So, yeah, so the ones that I mainly use is Covergirl. I've used many different types, from Neutrogena to Maybelline to Covergirl. The list can go like on and on. But I mainly stick with Covergirl. I don't know, I'm just kind of a Covergirl girl. But, yeah, so I actually have a couple here that I'm going to talk to you guys about. So, the one that I am currently using is the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, and it's the 3-in-1 foundation. This is what it looks like. I'm almost out. I need to get some more, and yes, the bottle is very nasty. But this is Buff Beige. It's a foundation, and it has sunscreen in it as well, but that's like awesome. It's for an all-day flawless cover. I use this one. This is like, when I come in here to do my makeup, this is my go-to. This is what I grab. I grab this, and I grab a little bit lighter shade, and put a little bit in there and mix it up and wear it like that. So I do like the Covergirl. I do say that like it does last a pretty good while, but as the day gets longer and goes on, it does kind of sort of start to break up, and you can see it separate, but that's generally after I have wore it all day out in humidity, heat. I've dealt with kids touching me, kittens touching me, husbands kissing me, you know, cooked dinner, cleaned the house, run errands, all of that. So by the end of the day, I still, from at least far away, look pretty decent. Now, if you're like really up close and personal, you can see that it's starting to kind of separate a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I do notice, though, that it does just a little bit, but I guess that's with any foundation, change color as just a little bit, like just get a little bit darker as the day goes on. But I think that's really honestly every foundation, because even if you have a really light one, like I have one right here, when you put it on, it looks pretty good, and then as the day goes on, you almost look like a ghost. So I think that's with any foundation. But this is the one that I like to wear normally. I do have the clean oil control one in Ivory. I do have this one. You know, I do like this one. The only issue that I have is I do not like that I have to go like this and put a dab on my face like that. I do not like that. I wish they had it in a pump bottle just like they have this one, because it makes life so much easier. This one, though, I don't feel covers enough for me. I like full coverage. And this one, I feel... I mean, it does give you, I mean, nice coverage, but like, say if you were in a hurry, or maybe you don't like full coverage and you just want to put a little bit on your face to kind of even out your skin tone, this would be a good alternative for that. But I just don't really, I don't know, I don't really care for, I don't know, I just like full coverage. And this is for oil control, because now that I have PCOS, I find that I get oily a lot. Like, I wake up after I've washed my face overnight and stuff like that. I wake up in the morning and I'm oily. Kind of sort of sucks, but that's just the way it is. And I should be thankful, because at one point in time, my skin was like really dry. Like, so dry, it was like the desert. So yeah. But I don't, as far as like oil control, I don't think that this really does anything for it, to be honest with you. Nothing. So I can't recommend this if you have oil problems. wouldn't say, ooh, try this. So I kind of just deal with mine and blot my face out through the day. So I'm not like a huge fan of this, but if I wanted to kind of just even out my face where you didn't see like my under eyes and red around my nose and stuff, I'd probably wear this just around the house or something. The next one that I have is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Luminous. You know, honestly, I'm kind of sort of on the fence about this one. It's supposed to give you a glow, but I kind of feel like it makes my face look oily. Not in a good way. So I'm kind of on the fence if I like this one or not. I don't know. It's nice. It's a nice product. I don't know. I just don't know if I like it. It's not, and I must say, it is not like the 3-in-1. So don't get them. I mean, even though it's similar, and yes, I know my lids look awful, but I know it looks similar, but it is not like that. This one kind of comes off like that. I don't feel that this one is really long lasting. I know it says Outlast, but I don't really feel like this one lasts very long. It just makes my face look a little too dewy, I guess, and not in a good way. So I really can't recommend that one, but if you want to try it, if you have like really dry skin, that might be the product for you. Sorry about that. The next one that I've tried, and honestly I'm not really in love with this one, so I personally would not recommend this one, is the Maybelline Matte Poreless. And one of the reasons I wouldn't recommend this is it doesn't do what it claims, honestly. It doesn't do that, and then by the end of the day, you look like a ghost. And I have it in 2 shades. I have it in a very light, what is this one? This is like, what is this one? And this is for normal to oily skin. What is it? Oh, this one is a porcelain. For when I was like really light pale, didn't have a tan, it was like winter time. And then I got a little bit darker one for the summer. But I do not like it, to be honest with you, because when you put it on, it looks like it goes with your skin pretty well and it blends in. And then as the day goes on, it for some reason turns like white, like pale, sickly white, like you're a ghost. So I do not like it. It doesn't make your skin, it doesn't like mattify your skin. It says it's supposed to. It does not. Matches natural tone. I do not like it. I would not repurchase this, to be honest with you. I just don't like it. And I do not like the same thing with the bottle. Dot on your face, dot on your face. I do not. It's like, I'm over that. Another product that I've tried is this pan stick. Who is this from? Oh yeah, this is by Max Factor. I don't even know if they make these anymore, to be honest with you. But anyways, it's just like stick and you put it on your face and then you blend it out. I'm going to say right now, I do not like this. This is too thick. This is like putting one of those little clay masks on your face. If you don't know that you have large pores after you apply this, you will. So I do not recommend one of these little sticks. I do not like them at all. So if you were going to go with a good drugstore foundation, I would go with the CoverGirl 3-in-1. I do like this one. I find that I don't have any problems with it. They have many different shades. It has a pump, so it's easy to use. So I would definitely go with this. And just kind of throw out there a setting spray. When you are done and your face is complete and you feel like it looks good, I would try a setting spray just to kind of lock it all in so it doesn't move and kind of helps keep your makeup where it's supposed to be. I honestly have been skipping this step for the last couple of weeks, and I've regretted it. Like today, I regret it. I should have applied some, and I didn't because it was so hot and humid. My makeup just kind of wants to melt off my face. This is by L'Oreal, and you can get this at Walgreens. You can get it at Walmart. I honestly recommend you get it at Walmart because it is cheaper. At Walmart, this was, I think it was, what was it, like between $12 and $16, and over at Walgreens they want it like $22. So you really need to be careful where you shop for your product. I do get my foundation at Walmart, but however, someone did mention that if you shop at Walgreens and you get like the wrong color foundation, you can take it back and they will let you swap it. I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me because I normally just don't take back my stuff. I'm like, oh, I'll find something to do with it. So, yeah, so I would definitely go with the CoverGirl 3-in-1. This is the one that I like. I'm sure someone out there has got many other foundations that they can tell you about, but as far as drugstore, this is the one that I recommend. You can clean up your lid, don't worry about that. But this is the one that I like, and this is the one that I wear every single day. So every time you guys see me, like in the vlogs or whatever, especially on Tuesdays, this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing Covergirl. So yeah, that's the drugstore foundation that I recommend, that works for me. You might have a little bit of trouble when you first get started looking for the right foundation, and you may not want like full coverage like what I have. You may want to go with something a little bit lighter, so you might want to try this one. I'm not sure, but that's kind of for you to decide, for you to work out. But anyways, those are my foundations, so I hope this really helped you and whoever else this gets to. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.